All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of Silent Hill 2, the remake. Last time we started the Lakeview Hotel, we went through the entire thing until we got to the VHS player and made it to the, and then we got up from the TV, and it appears now we are in the nightmare world in the hotel, which in the original, and we will be spoiling the original as we talk about this, so if you don't like that, you have 5 seconds to leave. Okay. In the original was the last area of the game, and where we ultimately found out. I mean, I guess at this point, we've just found out, right, definitively, that, James has killed his wife. Oh. Oh, wait. Yep. This all looks very bad. Okay. I don't know. We have a boss fight ahead of us, but probably not for a while. How are we doing on it? Let's do a quick inventory check. We've got 18 syringes and 17 health drinks. We're doing good on that. 54 hunting rifle shells. 103 handgun ammo and 57 shotgun shells. So we are in excellent shape when it comes to health and ammo. Oh boy, okay. Everything's falling apart, isn't it? I mean, at this point, you could probably not loot another thing and be fine, Nick. Although I wouldn't want to miss a photograph. Not this late. Who knows? I may have them all. I bet I don't. I bet I don't have them all. I bet I'm missing multiple. But, hey man, I don't want to miss things like that. I just don't. Okay? I just don't. Can't loot this medicine cabinet? Okay. So far, this is the only way we can go. I'm starting to immediately get the impression that this area is not going to be as... All these doors are broken. We haven't been on this side of the building. This is our first time over here. Where are we going? The game seems to be leading me very specifically. You know what? I would be perfect. Honestly, this is one of the best games I've ever played. And I really mean that. And I have played and beaten a lot of games at this point. And this is, I think, top 10. I think. Which is insanity. But all that being said, it has been quite a journey. I added up the time it's taken me to play this game last night, and already before this video started, it had taken me over 21 hours. Because we've been playing very methodically, very thoroughly. So we're well beyond the how long to beat time at this point. But all that to say, I'm happy for this to end whenever it decides it wants to. If this ended up just not being a full area, and we just went straight to the final boss, or... I think maybe there's going to be multiple bosses. We never had the double Pyramid Head fight. Maybe it's not in this one, but that would blow me away. That looked... I was going to say, that looked dangerous. But my guess is that that fight is in here, so maybe that is the last boss fight in this one? I don't remember what the last boss fight was. It was the... Was it a lady? I don't remember it being very remarkable. You know, very memorable. I remember boss fights like the Abstract Daddy and the Pyramid Head fights stuff way more vividly. And I only played the last one a little over a year ago, or the original one a little over a year ago. For the first time. Oh, do we need to push something over that or something? Like, do we need to break that? That's what seems like we're trying to do here. There's no enemies here. Yeah, there's a cart. We get in here. Not a single enemy yet. Not a single one. That also makes my alarm bells go off, thinking like, is this not really an actual full area? I mean, is this a victory lap situation? Well, victory lap would imply there's no more fights. That's not what I mean. There is no healing of the bruise, of thy bruise. Thy wound is grievous. Word. Okay, go ahead and... Yes, jump. Music's fading out. That usually means danger. But hard to say. Okay, so now we're on the second floor. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from my sight. Guess that's the... Is that the Bible? Sorry, my Nest Cam is on, and suddenly a TV show came on the other in the other room that was super loud. Oh, let me just turn that down. Okay, so that's just a health potion. We are not able to proceed in any of these directions, so this is our only option. Okay. Oh, we see something like that, we know we're going the right way. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, is this a reading room? Oh, God. Didn't even recognize it. This seems to be like just a full-on... Let's walk through the dilapidated hotel on our way to whatever ends this game. That's what it seems like. I mean, no enemies. It's very quiet now, though. There could be an enemy at any moment. Okay, we're trying to get to the elevator. Is that what I'm understanding? Alright. Just fucking dart through all this, Nick. You don't need any more health or ammo. If you don't see it, it doesn't matter. Didn't want to move on until we heard all that. We've been this far. We owe the game that much. Not just blow through the end. We've been very thorough. Very, very thorough. So... no sense in giving all that up now. It looks like there may not be any enemies. Jesus Christ. Whatever ammo and health I'm picking up now may just be in preparation for the final boss. Oh, I can't go up there? Okay, good. Or bosses, I guess. We're going to the basement. Yeah, that checks out. The whole floor is flooded. So there could be enemies anywhere. Or nowhere. At this point, who the hell knows? Let's just go where the game seems to be leading us. Okay, if we're getting another save point this early and we're blowing through this hotel as quickly as we are, with so much being inaccessible, we may be facing a boss fight right now. If they're putting a save point right here after we just got one recently... Where are we headed? The boiler room? The boiler room open? No. Not an enemy one. Not even so much as a bug. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I remember this part. Oh, that's our abstract daddy.
Mama, I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama.
Yeah, no shit, Angela.
It's you.
Hey, you're gonna...
I'm sorry, Angela. I think you were right.
This place is dangerous.
Looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier.
You want your knife back? Let's just end it together.
But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me?
I don't really think much about you at all, Angela, to be honest.
Will you love me?
Almost certainly not.
Care for me? Heal all my pain?
I don't even know where to begin.
That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
Give it to her.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself.
I have a fucking shotgun. I don't need your knife.
Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
We just go back the way we came? Oh, okay. Thought this was the... it doesn't matter. Oh, enemies. Okay. I mean, sure. Might be a little rusty. Haven't had any combat since last night. Nurse. Never mind. Oh, I thought that was locked. "312 to be cleared out. No one's returning." Yeah, this isn't combat. I remember that door. I remember that door was in the prison. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we are off grid. I'm surprised it didn't even let me look at the map. Just go, Nick. Just go. That's in the original. The big giant save screen. Save marker. I think that's I think that means this is it. Alright, let's do this.
James!
Maria, what are you still doing alive? Oh, it's two pyramid heads.
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone.
How many times have we watched you die now, Maria? That's 3. That's death number 3 for you? I feel like there'd be a lot more blood than that. A lot more. Like, that's an absurdly small amount. Maybe she just doesn't have much left.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
Oh, shit. Okay. Here we go. You're ready? Am I? Fuck, that was a hard hit right out the gate. Okay. I mean, yeah, let's go full shotgun, I think. Oh, no, wrong weapon. Oh, Nick, come on, dude. Move, though, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit, they can throw him. Boy, that move is quick. Okay, reload your weapon. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, Nick, careful. Ah, fuck. Come on, bro. What's going on above us here? Nothing. Okay, okay, okay. I mean, what if we hadn't saved up enough ammo at this point? How much more is this supposed to take? Am I supposed to do something else? You're just supposed to last a certain amount of time, maybe. If this wasn't the very end of the game, I'd be pissed that I wasted a bunch of ammo. Rip. Obsolete. Destroy what you don't need. A scarlet egg. And a rust-colored egg. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Was I supposed to... I didn't even... I accidentally picked the... It looks like the rust-colored egg. I wonder if that has something to do with the ending or something. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a spot for another one? No. Oh. Okay. And I can't go through the other one? I can.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back.
Well, got more fighting to do, apparently. This looks like it. Okay. Well, that's the way forward. Let's just start with the shotgun and then we'll move to the rifle when we run out of ammo. Go ahead and heal. So we can be at full. I guess the double pyramid head fight is in the hotel in the original, or is it? For some reason I thought it was in the labyrinth in the original, but maybe not. Maybe I just thought that because it looks like the labyrinth. Here we are. This is it.
Mary?
James. I've been waiting. It's been
Yeah, I
so
know. It took me a
long.
while to get here.
Didn't you want to see me?
Yes. More than anything. You're all I ever wanted.
That's not true. Is it?
Mary?
You killed me, James.
Yeah. It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yes. I did. I couldn't bear to see you suffer.
Don't make excuses. I know how you saw me, how you felt. You really hated me. Didn't you?
It's true. I may have had some of those feelings. It was a long 3 years. I was so tired.
I guess I understand. I know I was a burden. You wanted a long, happy life. Something I couldn't give. Can she?
Who? Maria? She's dead. Like 3 times.
Please, if I could.
Oh. Did he actually cheat on her? I don't remember if that was explicit in the last one, but...
Those were the last precious moments I had. How could I ever forgive you?
Okay, here we go. Alright. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, so don't let the mobs touch you, right? doesn't hurt that bad. We probably ought to use the rifle, right? I wouldn't mind having the other range for this fight. Okay, heal, 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 heal. God damn, bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude. You're gonna have to do a better job of dodging, my friend. Oh shit. Don't miss. Not with the rifle. I guess at this point it doesn't matter, but do a second phase, yeah. Alright. Okay. Healing. Like you need this stuff at this point, Nick. Come on, just kill the bitch. Fuck is she? We got another phase? Let's go. Holy shit. Okay, but wait. Give me a second. Ah, fucking bitch. I feel like I'm missing. Fuck you. God damn it. Shoot the gun and pull the trigger. Nick, don't die. Don't die, dude. Okay, but heal, 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 heal. I don't know why I'm picking these up. Okay, 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 okay. I think that might be it. I think that might have been it, baby. Damn, all the health and ammo's gone. Why do I care? Yes, yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
James.
It lets me point the gun at her. Kill at least one enemy with wooden plank, steel pipe, handgun, shotgun, rifle in a single playthrough. Oh, she was the only enemy we killed with the rifle.
What is this?
Is what you've been looking for.
Let's go.
Oh no, you too? God, you just can't get with healthy people, can you, James?
Something about that cough.
Finish the game in under 10 hours. No fucking way. The Maria ending? Alright, we did it! We did it! That's credits, baby! Alright. Let me turn these lights on. Let's talk about the ups and downs of Silent Hill 2, shall we? Let's do it. So, let me turn this music down. Oh gosh, I have a lot to say about this game. Let me start out by saying this. The survival horror genre, and specifically this kind of survival horror genre where you have combat, inventory management, ammo, health management, not like Outlast kinds of games, but like Resident Evil types of games. Those kinds of survival horror games are... Maybe I can't decide what my favorite genre is. It's either that or Souls-likes. I go back and forth on those two. So this game I already was set up for success. Plus, I love the original Silent Hill trilogy. So, I expected to like this game. I was worried they would mess it up. I was worried that they would take some of the life out of it, the soul, that weird Silent Hill, almost like whimsical horror, you know? It's like that weird, twisted, dark shit. They didn't. They nailed it. They nailed the Silent Hill feel. I have to say, I think this is one of my very favorite video games of all time. When I think about how much I've enjoyed this game, I think about Resident Evil 7, The Evil Within, Dead Space 2, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 2 Remake. These are some of my very, very favorite games ever. And this game is right up there with those. And I'll tell you why. First of all, yes, they nailed the feel of Silent Hill. Somehow, Bloober Team, of all people, figured out the Silent Hill tone. And they did it with sound design. I think the sound design is the #1 most exceptional thing about the original Silent Hill trilogy. The sound design is so good. They know when to be quiet. They know when to be loud. They know when to have the weird sounds in there that are just scary in just the right weird, mysterious ways. This game was able to recreate that. The light in this game, it's so dark. It's so claustrophobically dark. They nailed that too. Just the vibe of it is on point. The thing I was the most worried about, though, was the combat. The Silent Hill 2 combat is a rare breed in that it's not good, but that's what makes it good. You know, like it's good in that it sucks. The combat sucks in the original trilogy, let's be honest. But it's because of that it makes you feel worthless. It makes you feel like you can't beat these things and gives you that feeling of hopelessness because the controls are so bad, and just the way that you wield your weapon in that game like a noob. They did something really special with this one. They had a challenge. They could have gone a lot of different ways, and almost all of them would have been a mistake. They could have tried to keep that. I think that would have been a mistake. They could have tried to just modernize it and make it more Resident Evil. That would have been a mistake. What they managed to do instead was, and I think what it's rooted in, is very good enemy AI. The enemy AI in this game is very good. And what that leads to is this weird, frenetic, chaotic combat where the balance is just right, where you need to rely on melee some if you want to conserve ammo, but you can lean on your gun if you need to. But the melee combat in particular in this game is freaking awesome because it gives you, the controls are good. The controls are fine. The way that you wield the weapon, you know, like when you swing it, you kind of lurch forward like you really don't know what you're doing, but the controls are tight. But more importantly, the way that the enemies react to that makes every encounter harrowing. It kind of reminded me a little bit of The Last of Us 2, where it's like just taking one person down, like just takes a lot out of you. And it was definitely very much like that, because you're swinging your weapon. These enemies are dodging, they're stepping back, they're lunging at you, they're waiting for attack windows. The enemies in this game are smart, and they know when to attack you. So even toward the end of the game, when I had tons of health and ammo, and I had gotten pretty good at the controls, I was still taking damage from regular ass enemies because they would lunge at me at a time that I didn't expect them to, or I would swing my weapon just a little too early and lurch forward, and then they would hit me. There was so much of that. The combat in this game is excellent. It's so good. They did a good job of adapting the story, I think. They really found some ways, though, to embellish in the right ways. First of all, this game is long. I think it took me like 23 hours to beat it. I was pretty thorough, but I didn't like purposefully go out of my way to do. There's no side content in this game, really. I went through every single room, I checked every single drawer, that kind of thing. It took me about 23 hours to beat this game. And so like every area, the hospital is a whole thing. It was in the original too. I'm gonna cut that out. Hold on a second. Favorite weapon, steel pipe. Hell yeah, baby. It has 23 for me on deaths, but I know my count is right. We'll stop there. Where was I? The hospital in the original is a very big area too, but here it's even bigger, and there's so much more going on, like in the apartment, in the hospital, in in the prison and all the main areas, there's like lots of rooms that you can't go in. There's whole wings sometimes that you can't go in, and the areas themselves they're big, but they're not monstrous. In this game, they're huge. The hospital is huge. The apartment complex is huge. It's not that much bigger, but you can go in every single room almost. So so it took me 3 hours. I think it took me like 5 hours to get through the hospital. It took me like 4 hours to get through the apartments at the beginning. I mean, this game takes some time to get through, and it's not boring. Like, they did a good job of making that all very interesting. And the way that the bosses are embellished on, because the bosses were a bit of a hot mess in the original. Let's be real. They had the tone, they had the horror, but they didn't have the fun of a boss fight. In this game, every single boss fight they figure out this way to like take it above and beyond, where like it subverts your expectations in just the right way suddenly. I mean, every single fight in the game is phenomenal, and they do a great job of using this weird combat structure that's not in any other game. The closest I can think of for combat in this game that I can draw a comparison to is the Callisto Protocol. But this game seems to succeed where that game failed, because that game, there's a lot of like swinging and dodging and stuff like that too, but it's so formulaic that at a certain point pretty early in the game, if you just figure it out and suddenly it's basically a glorified QTE. The combat in this game never reaches that point. It's always chaos because they keep throwing curveballs at you. It's so good. If I think of criticisms, there were a couple of minor bugs with the camera. It would do that thing that Unreal 5 does sometimes, where the camera would just go if you got too close to a wall or something. Not that big a deal. I mean, honestly, there was a point in the middle that was a little bit of a slog. There's an area in the middle of the game, the prison, that I didn't enjoy as much as the rest of the game. It wasn't the level design wasn't quite as interesting. There weren't any new enemy types really, and it's maybe a little bit longer than it needs to be, or I don't know. It just wasn't quite as interesting. But right after that, it picks right back up. I was afraid it was going to do that thing that horror games do, where it's like really good to start out with. In fact, horror movies do this too, where they start out really good and then just get kind of progressively worse. This game does not do that. It pretty much stays solid throughout. And really, honestly, the prison's good. It's still very, very good. I just think it's the worst area in the game because it's not quite as inventive to me as the other areas. But man, I really struggle to think of any other criticisms. This game changed the way that I look at horror games. I mean, honestly, this is one of the very, very best video games I've ever played. As far as a historical significance and influence angle and all that, no, of course, it's not as important as the original Silent Hill 2, but it's better. It's better. It was a lot more fun for me. The Silent Hill 2 ranked, I don't know, somewhere in the 200s for me, just because those older mechanics and fixed angle cameras and all that stuff, they great on me. I'm not very patient with that kind of thing. This is one of my very favorite video games of all time. This is maybe a top 10 ever game. I absolutely loved this game. That the resource management, the combat, the level design, the bosses, the horror. This is a genuinely scary game. There's not really a single thing out of place. Not really. I mean, the criticisms that I came up with are just scraping the bottom of the barrel. I absolutely adored this game, and I was not expecting to like it that much. I was hoping it would be not an embarrassment. That's what I was hoping it would be. It's so far transcendent beyond all of that. I loved this game. If you are a horror fan of any kind, you absolutely have to play this game. Whether you've played the original or not, you don't have to play the original to play this. It makes things a little bit better in certain places because there's some callbacks, but you don't have to. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. All right, I'm going to shut up. Last couple of things here. The bottom center of the screen says that we have beaten 89 games in 2024 and 536 since we started doing this in 2020. Those numbers are an illusion. We've now beaten 90 games in 2024 and 537 since we started doing this. Let's go. Okay, last order of business here. Silent Hill 2, it has been a dream. But we are now going to delete you from our console and never play you again. Bye. Love you. Appreciate you. Okay. Wow. What a game, man. What a game. Just brief roadmap for the next few days in case you're interested. Before, at the beginning of the month, I started Ocarina of Time. I kind of hated it. And I paused it, not knowing what I was going to do about it. My plan since was to start that game again and try and beat it between this and A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place comes out on the 17th. That's in 3 days. This game took longer than I expected it to beat. So we're not going to do that. I am planning on getting back to Ocarina at some time. I even bought a whole new one of these Retro Fighters N64 controllers so that I could have actual C buttons. $50 controller, by the way. Better be worth it. I have a lot of N64 games coming up. So, over the next couple of years. So I think we'll get our money's worth out of the controller. But I don't, the short answer is I don't know when I'm going to get to that. Probably sometime in November. I'm going to try and come back to it. I'm not going to have time now to do it. So I have 2 days between now and when A Quiet Place comes out. So I think I'm going to play Hyper Light Drifter. It's on my list. It's been on my list for a long time, but it's got some more urgency now because there's a new one coming out next year sometime, or at least early next year. It goes into early access, so I'm not going to play it until it hits 1.0, but it's a short game. It's an older game, a little bit older game, so it meets a lot of the criteria that I need for a game right now. So we're going to play Hyper Light Drifter. I don't know anything about that game. I don't even know what genre it is. But so that'll be interesting. We're going to try and beat that between tomorrow and the next day. Then on the 17th, things get really busy again. We'll play A Quiet Place until we beat it or we give up on it. And then the very next day, Unknown 9 Awakening comes out. It's an open world action RPG. Looks interesting. So we'll play that. As soon as we beat that, I'm sure Fear the Spotlight will be out, which is like a PS1 style de-resed horror game. That looks cool. As soon as we beat that, I'm sure it'll be time to play Black Ops 6. That comes out on the 25th. Very excited for that. I always love the Call of Duty campaigns. And then Life is Strange Double Exposure comes out on the 29th. And on the same day, Post Trauma comes out, which is another horror game. So, and by the time we beat that, it'll probably be time for the next game on November, I think, 8th. Yeah, Slitterhead comes out, another horror game. So we're going to be busy until mid-November with brand new games. After we beat Hyper Light Drifter. So yeah, I keep waiting for the busy time to end, and we've played more new games at launch this year than probably every other year combined. It's been crazy. So yeah, so that's what the next month or so is going to look like. We've got Stalker 2 on November 20th, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle December 9th, and Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver Remastered on December 10th. That's all we've got on the 2024 calendar, though. So maybe we'll probably get some new game releases between now and then, but maybe in November things will slow down enough that I can go back to Ocarina of Time. I can go pick up some more retro games. I haven't been beating as many games lately because my life is just busier now. My kids are getting older. They demand more of my time. I've actually been thinking, I don't know if I can beat 100 games next year. We're going to do it this year, but I'm probably going to beat 5 games this month. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to get back to 9-10 a month like I was doing. I don't know. I don't know that I'll be able to do it. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try. In any case, no matter what, I'm going to continue playing games and beating games and writing them and ranking them and all that stuff, reviewing them and ranking and all that stuff. I'm going to do that no matter what, but There's a possibility we may have to ditch the 100 games a year thing. It was we've done it for 5 years now, so it's been a while, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll be able to do it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, that's it. If you're still here and you watch the whole video, or even if you watch the very end, thank you. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. It really does. I'll see you on the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.